YouTube, but we're live on Facebook and Instagram and also YouTube. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man?
Yay! What's up, Russell? How we doing?
I love your new
you like that? I know. If the left one does by itself, I'm super excited, and if the right one goes by itself, I'm even more excited. And if both of them go off, I have to excuse myself from the room for a minute. So,
dude, we should like create a unicorn funnel that has all of your best of all the stuff that you've been getting sent by people and you've been buying,
or perhaps merchandise.
Oh,
look, merchandise. Oh, wait, sorry.
You haven't flashed the offended sign yet. I don't think you can do that yet.
I left that hat in the other room.
Oh man, all right.
Left that in my other pants.
Is this how you purchased, or is this one that you were gifted?
This was one that came from my good friend Gordon Watt in Las Vegas, Nevada. So he sent this to me because he knew it would brighten my day, and it did. And I've been walking around annoying my wife and scaring my dog because I walk up to the dog and go like this, and she. It's pretty funny, actually. She's a Chihuahua too, so it's even more terrifying.
That is pretty amazing. Oh man, well, it's good to be back with you on Funnel Friday. It's been a little while. I've been doing stuff. Traveling and meeting people and all sorts of fanciness. So
living that Russell Brunson lifestyle, brother.
The Westy lifestyle. No, it was fun. We were in Puerto Rico. We were in Puerto Rico last week, meeting with a whole bunch of people. And it's interesting. They're like all these personal development geniuses, and then there's like me and two other like direct response geniuses. And it's funny because like all of them are a little bit scared to sell the way we do, and we're like so obsessed with selling, but like they just like serve so much. And it was this really cool dynamic of like the selling people versus the serving people, and like us trying to blend the two worlds into one super thing. So it was fun. We had a good time.
There you go. Awesome. Well, yeah. I always believe that if you're serving people, you have a responsibility to sell them.
That's true. I agree. It's funny though, like most of them, their false beliefs are that like they feel guilty selling stuff, and it was interesting. So one thing about this show, we love selling stuff. In fact, we're teaching you how to sell more stuff. And so the best way to serve more people is to sell more people, because people who pay attention. And that's kind of what I believe.
I agree with that. People who pay attention. That's absolutely very good, Russell. Would you rather have 10,000 free subscribers on a list or 1,000 paid customers on a list, Russell?
1,000 paid ones any day of the week.
That's right. Absolutely, man. Your energy seems a little low. Perhaps do you need a Rhino energy drink?
Well, I could use some. So I'm kind of bummed out. So in a week and a half now is a wrestling tournament. And I'm so excited. I was going to my very first wrestling tournament in 17 years.
Oh, you're going to wrestle? I thought you were coaching now.
No, well, yeah, but I was going to like wrestle. It was my first time. I was so excited. And so George Ivanov, who was at Funnel Hacking Live, he was the Bulgarian Olympian for wrestling. He flew to Boise last week, and we were going to train all week. It was going to be amazing. First practice, I did it. It was super fun. Second practice, jacked my neck, and I've not been able to move for 5 days. I've had chiropractors, acupuncturists. I literally brought my magic lasers. This is a magic laser that reduces inflammation. You push the button. I've been lasering the crap out of my neck for the last week straight.
Oh my!
Laser's about to come on. What?
Whoa!
Magic laser apparently goes into your ripped out neck, and it destroys the inflammation and pulls it back out.
Yeah.
So there's magic laser. This is actually illegal in America. If people find out I have this, I think I can get arrested. I had to order this.
Oh, well, please share it over the internet.
And ship it to Canada, and I had a mule go to Canada and bring it down. And I just told it publicly on TV. Anyway, this is something the Russian astronauts invented, because when you're in the space station, you can't there's no doctors up there. So this magic thing, it has these electrodes. You put it on, it shocks you. But apparently it wakes up your immune system and shoots all of your immune system all to one spot to heal everything overnight. So you could lose an arm, this thing would grow back by the next day. But they're illegal in America. So anyway, so this is why.
Can I put that on my forehead and grow a unicorn horn?
One way to find out.
I'm gonna put my head up to the thing. Put it up there and let's see if it works.
It's growing.
Oh, it worked.
Anyway, so my energy is lowest because I literally from my neck all the way my spine is just inflamed and sore.
Ooh, sorry, man.
But I'm still a week and a half to wrestling, and so I'm hoping that by then I'll be able to wrestle, even though I haven't been able to practice. So that's I was planning on doing 2 practices a week for 2.5 weeks to remember how to wrestle, but now I'm just gonna walk out against like real people who wrestle without any practice.
So are you starting to do like that international masters stuff? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's actually, that's actually a division called Masters. Yeah, it's 35 to 45-year-olds, and so
okay,
it's people like me who just are going to show up and try to do stuff, and there's like people who are coaching who are actually really good. So I'm hoping I get some draws of chumps like me, because I literally have not wrestled in almost 18 years. So
I could see you though in another couple of years winning a World Masters title. I could, honestly. You got enough time on your hands. You got a nice gym that if you really put your head to that, I bet you could do it. I really do.
Are you challenging me to do that?
Well, you challenged me to grow my beard until I hit the 2CCX club, and I'm going to do it this year. So I'm just counting down to when I get to trim this thing. So yeah, I am challenging you to go become a World Masters champion, because I know you can do it.
And I've got 6 years. Okay, I'm in. I think I'm in. If my neck heals, I'm in. Otherwise, I have to get surgery or something.
Well, it's called, you need to like warm up, just saying.
Yeah. All right. So let's build some funnels today. I've not built a funnel with you in a long time.
All right.
This one, you told me about it a little bit. I'm really excited for this week.
Should I show it, or you want to show it?
You can show it.
Okay. So this is something that, as guys do, we want to learn about things like eyelash extension. So, I mean, I'm wearing this hat, and so nothing's off limits. So this is actually a Funnel Scripts and a ClickFunnels user, and this is cool. And the reason I picked this was because she is a local business, and she's selling this certification class locally, but I bet if she starts filling it up enough, she could probably figure out a way to do it, online. But she's actually selling people into an all-day training locally, where people pay $775 to have her teach them how to put on lashes, putting lashes on people, not like beating them with a whip. That's a different kind of funnel. But this is putting lashes on people's eyes and, stuff, like when Russell, when you go get a wax and a pedicure, mani-pedi, and you're like, yeah, I want my extensions put on my lashes. You know how it is. As men,
can men get eyelash? I know women do, but can men do that?
I think so, in Boise. So,
you guys notice.
So this, your eyelashes are beautiful anyway, Russell.
Well,
so what she's got here is a pretty simple opt-in page that I see something glaring that we might be able to do to help. But again, they're telling me right now they're getting a 60 to 80% opt-in rate. So I don't know what the traffic source is. I mean, it could be just like her friends. I don't know. And then this is the page where they end up where she makes the actual offer, where again, the headline is email sent, watch video to learn more. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. And then she's got a minute and a half long sales video here that, again, it's working, but there might be some things that we could do to help her with that. And then it kind of lists off what they're doing. And then she's got 2 testimonials, and that's it. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. So what, you tell me your initial reaction to this, and then, I'll tell you what mine is.
I think my initial reaction is, first off, good for her for crushing it. Like, the fact that this is working is awesome. But there's definitely tons of polish that I think would, little things would have huge impacts.
Right.
Yeah. Cause it's very, as she gets, as her, I'm guessing a lot of people that are coming to her right now are probably people she knows or she met. I'm assuming, because as she starts going wider and wider, the copy's got to be tweaked on the page and stuff like that to be able to like really grab people who have no idea what's happening, right? Like, if my wife came here, she probably wouldn't know what to do.
Right.
But if she met her at bar class or something, she's like, oh, do you want to learn eyelash? And she came here, then she'd be all in.
Right.
So it's something so that when you start getting warmer traffic and colder traffic, that you can catch those people and really help them to have a good experience. So that's my gut.
Right.
Copying stuff.
So, I mean, immediately, without even using Funnel Scripts, which, by the way, is your complete and total solution for creating any type of sales copy you need for your funnel. Initially, my thought is just a headline like how to start your own exciting career as a certified eyelash extension expert without spending 6 months in cosmetology school. To me, that is a headline that just
top of your head.
that just came out of the top of my head, and the reason for it is this cool thing. My ears are moving. You can't hear me.
We can't
but
see your screen right now, but I can
okay. But basically, I probably can't even remember what. Oh, now you're sharing the screen. You're showing the screen. Okay, so sorry, I need the sinus infection funnel right now. But oh yeah, cough syrup. Now you want to talk about some funnel, something you can't sell in the United States across state lines, that good cough syrup. But and you know, something along the lines of how to start your own exciting career as an eyelash extension expert without spending, or how to start your own exciting and profitable career as an eyelash extension expert without spending 6 months in cosmetology school. You know, it's this just the most basic, you know, how to benefit without blah.
Really quick, you know, I started the 20 account and then I copied this funnel on my account so I don't mess up her live funnel. So if she's watching, I'm not messing up on your funnel, I promise. I'll send you the links to this one. Okay,
there you go.
What's the headline again? So
how to launch an exciting and profitable career as an eyelash extension, as a certified eyelash extension expert.
Eyelash one word or two?
One word, eyelash, one word. That's the way she's got it. Extension. Professional? How about professional? Professional without going to cosmetology school for 6 months. Cosme. It doesn't matter. Yeah, school doesn't have an.
I should go back to that school
for 6 months.
I ended spelling it. Okay, that was weird.
That's okay.
For 6 months. Cosmo.
I think it's It's not the magazine. It's an E. So I mean that right there. Boom. I mean, that right there, I wouldn't change anything else on that page if I were her, except maybe that. Now, from a sales copy perspective, I'm thinking my brain is in A/B split test mode right now because I just did a big thing on it. But that I wouldn't really alter much anything else as far as the copy goes. But I might make that that million lashes thing. I mean, that looks cool, but it's not. Yeah, I'd make it. Yeah, you made it smaller. It was kind of big.
I'd probably pull it down here because logos only like typically feed our ego. Doesn't usually help with conversions.
Right.
I spent so much money on it. So,
but it was amazing. I went to 99 Designs and they made 99 of them. And I picked one and it was amazing. I showed all my friends and I had this Facebook contest and everybody's ears were wiggling when they did it. And it was so empowering.
The other things I would add is some just better copy inside the opt-in box. I'd enter your best email and then submit. I would change to because there's a video next page, right? Send me
get started.
Free video now or something like that.
Okay.
Get started now. Yeah, something like there's a benefit in the button.
Yeah, I agree.
On said button.
And bigger buttons, especially.
Buttons.
Bigger buttons.
Okay. That page I think looks insanely cool now.
Yes.
A couple of tweaks, move the logo, added some copy in the opt-in box, change that and update the headline.
The only other thing, again, and maybe that's for the next page. And so maybe I'll shut my mouth. Let's leave. I would leave that one alone. I'd have her just try that. And actually that picture of her teaching the class is cool. I like that picture.
I love it too.
So
the only thing I would, so this is if you want to total geek out on split testing, I would split test inverting this picture so that all the heads are looking towards the button. It seems stupid, but crap like that typically has a dramatic impact. We did this dog funnel like 12 years ago, and I was like a 40-something% increase in conversion by having the dog was like looking away from the button, and we just like inverted the image to look towards the button, and it was like a 40-something% increase in conversion just by like the flipping of the heads. So the way the heads are all looking away from the button, they're looking towards the button. I bet you'd see a big jump from just inversion of the picture. So
wow,
kind of nerdy geeky, but
no, that's really cool. Hey, and I'll tell you something else that I did. I did recently while I was sitting with my dad. I know you probably don't want to hear this, or maybe you do. I don't know. Oh, what I do with it? This book right here.
Oh,
dude, y'all need. If y'all don't have this, you're wrong. You need to get this book, and you need to read this book. And you need to go through it. In fact, I created a whole new. In fact, I want to demo this real quick on the next page. We got to figure out a way. But on page 105, you talked about dirty little secrets.
yes.
Or maybe it wasn't 105. I marked it. Anyway, you talked about the dirty little secret. And one of my first products was the 10 dirty little secrets of mortgage financing.
Oh, you serious?
And it's page 115. And anyway, I didn't even show you this. I made an entire new funnel script, the dirty little secret script inside of funnel scripts, just because I read this thing and I was like, oh my God, it's right here, man. It's page 115. I made this thing. So we got to figure out how to at least use it so I can demo it for this purpose. If nothing else, please indulge an old man. Okay. Indulge the internet grandpa. But seriously, if y'all don't have this, you're wrong. This is amazing and need to do another one.
Well, actually we are. This is exciting. So we have a Trello board right now. We got a whole team split testing stuff. We're dropping them all in there. So my goal is like in a year from now to be able to do version 2 of like 108 more split tests. And so we're building up the database of tests right now. So it'd be awesome.
But if people want to get it, Russell, where can they go?
I actually think it's not for sale right now. We're making an ebook version that's supposed to be going live soon, but I don't think you can buy it anywhere right now.
I think if you sign up for the Funnel Labs thing, if you go, you can still get it there. Or at least you're still selling it.
Yeah, we might be. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
So after somebody, okay, so if somebody comes here, boom, they're like, yes, I want to launch an exciting and professional career. Oh, we said profitable career as a professional in 6 months. Blah, blah, blah. Then they opt in, they go taken to this page right here. So this is what it looks like.
Right.
Now let me.
And she has like a little pitch video here. She's selling it.
Yeah.
The video is
a minute 20 something.
Super short.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? It's a minute and a half video to sell a $700, $800 course.
$775.
75. So my biggest feedback on this page is like the more expensive something gets, typically the more time or copy you need to spend to sell it. And the fact selling 775 with like a bullet list of what it is pretty insane. But again, as you start moving to from hot traffic to warm to cold, I feel like you need more copy and more stuff just to really be able to show the perceived value to people. So thoughts.
I agree. And I think there's also some stuff just geeky, and I'm not the design expert, but getting rid of that space above the top and you're losing some real estate, especially, with all, there you go. So I want to show you guys this new script that I made just because I want Russell to geek out on it. And if he doesn't like it, then we'll cut this out later. But if we were gonna use that thing of the dirty little secret, well, of course you could come over into funnel scripts, and I thought I was going to show my screen. There we go. All right. And you could use the dirty little secret script, which allows you to create dirty little secrets for email, products, hooks, headlines, and more. And I did a cool demo. I actually took my buddy who's a Navy SEAL. I walked him through this using this script, and he was going nuts. We used him as an example. So our main keyword phrase for this is eyelash extensions. If I could spell it, it'd be great. And who would you say is our target audience with this?
Stay-at-home moms who want an extra income. That's what I think.
Moms who want extra income?
Yep.
Okay. Mom who wants extra income. I like that. Thank you.
All people do eyelashes are moms who do it from the house.
Okay. So target audience really wants to make a little extra money. Cool.
Yep.
Target audience really wants to avoid spending months learning how to do lashes.
Yep. Going to school sounds horrible.
All right. If I could type, this would go faster. To do lashes. And who's the enemy in this situation, do you think?
Is it the
cosmetology school?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dirty little secret of the cosmetology school is the one you know about?
School owners.
Can you get a license to do?
I don't know. My dirty little, so we got all of them programmed in here. You can just keep whacking the button. My dirty little secret, every mom who wants extra income needs. That's not bad. The dirty little secret, let's see. Oh, my dirty little secret for eyelash extension success. Let's see. I like that one. My dirty little secret, cosmetology school owners don't want you to know.
Ooh, I like that one.
You like that one? Well, here, let me click the copy button.
Ooh,
and then I'll come right over here and I will just send that to you through the power of Mark Zuckerberg's portal of identity theft. And you can use it.
It's totally worth it. I love Zuckerberg.
So I know that you're doing your thing over there, but I mean, this is pretty cool, man. I got it. I got the dirty little secret ones. I got my secret weapon, the eyelash extension secret weapon. Nobody wants to talk about my secret weapon to make a little extra money. And then I got down here, I got the eyelash extension checklist. So, you know, here we go. My eyelash extension personal checklist. And then I got all kinds of just grab bag stuff down here, that the insider's guide to eyelash extensions, eyelash extension hacks, cosmetology school owners don't want you to know. That's not bad, right?
There's so many good ones here. I like sending like 7 bullet points for like all these points, you know what I mean?
Right. So an unspoken truth, cosmetology school owners don't want you to know. So, and there's tons of, I mean, there's gotta be close to 150 of them. And I took all of that from that one page where you just said, hey, we did better when I whipped out the old dirty little secret thing. And I just geeked out on this for like 5 days, figuring out every single way you could do this. So it was kind of cool.
It's super cool.
It's what I do. Besides sit here and play with unicorn attire, which I do quite professionally. Thank you.
You do a great job.
Thank you. Now, another thing I was thinking is that as far as, and we don't have time to demo this, but if I were her, I would test 3 things on this page. As far as the video is concerned, I would use my existing video as the control. I would also go into funnel scripts and I would use the 5-minute perfect webinar script that's based on the $1 million script that Jamie Cross came up with.
Yeah.
And then I would also use the VSL wizard, and I would come up with just a straight gangster old school video sales letter version. And I would test those 3 to see which one had the better conversion rate for getting these ladies to sign up. Because again, you're trying to get somebody to spend $775. You need to have a better value stack than I'm going to include lunch and snacks. I'm not saying that to be flippant. I'm just saying that. And I was kind of also being flippant too. But I think she needs to work on her value stack, her offer stack. And
the other thing I would do too is just this whole section here is I would write it like you're writing a letter to a friend. Like,
yeah,
like, dear future eyelash professional.
There you go.
It's like from the desk of, what's her name again?
Molly or
Millie, right?
Millie. Sorry, Millie.
Well, what's the, and then
regarding your new career.
Yeah, your new career.
Yep.
And then here's where the copy starts going to, right? Like, hey, have you ever, blah, 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 and you plug in the sales letter that you generate here.
Correct. And by the way, just as an aside, the long form sales letter script inside of Funnel Scripts walks you through doing exactly what Russell's doing.
Insert what's it called? Long form sales letter?
Yeah, long form sales letter script.
Script from Funnel Scripts here. Boom, you got that. And then because here, like, this is basically the offer stack, but I'd have like the stack like first you get the kit, total value of this, then you get the mannequin head, total value of this, you know, and just like we do a typical offer stack, like
right
pieces in there, like, oh man, this is amazing. Like if you look at go to funnelaway.com. By the way, next challenge starting soon, make sure you sign up. If you look at this, and the same thing from Russell Brunson, where? Boise, Idaho. And then I have a letter telling the thing, and then boom, I have like an offer stack, everything they're getting in there right there.
Yep.
I show all the stuff that's inside of it again. It's gonna be awesome. This is why you want it.
Yep.
I do the stack again. It's
Yep.
the same thing. I'll just copy my layout, copy this kind of thing because it's funny. I have a friend who owns a couple gyms, and I taught him the concept of just a stack slide.
Yeah.
He's like his conversion rate in signing up clients or email like 3x. And the only thing you need to difference instead of saying like, hey, you can get personal training. He started in his email having an actual like little stack list. Like this, what you're gonna get when you join training. Number one, you're gonna get a meal set worth $247 a month. Number two, you're getting this like little stack in the actual email. Like next this close rate on people just by having that little thing there. So it's like it does a lot by having that. People can actually see like, oh wow, that's the value what I'm getting.
Right.
It's only
because let's face it, that's what most people are going to do is go scan that.
Yeah.
They're just going to scan that and make the gut level decision.
Yeah.
And then once they sign up, they're going to go back and read that entire sales letter to justify the emotional click that they just made.
Yeah. And then I would get some image, like, again, I'm a big fan of e-covers and stuff, but get images to make this look, like, boom, there's our thing here. How do we do that with, like, this image is so cool, like, more stuff like this. Is like, number one, you're going to get the mannequin face. You can practice at home so your dog or your cat doesn't get mad at you and you're
scare your children.
Yeah.
I would also, if she could, I would get as many more testimonials as she could get.
Yeah, 100%.
If those are the only two you got, then those are the only two you got. But then you could also add other proof like statistics about how it's a growing industry, statistics about how much money gets spent on lashes as compared to whatever. You could talk about how you could go set up part-time shop as an independent contractor inside of a nail salon. Just all the other things that once you're certified, the sky is really the limit. Because if you think about it, what are the things that people are going to be, says the guy, it's hard to be taken seriously when I'm doing this. It's like, you know what? I really must be confident in what the heck I'm talking about. Because to do this and to talk about serious business stuff, I mean, that takes cojones. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you think about it, the biggest obstacle that they probably face, the elephant in the room is, could I really do this? That'd be the number one thing. Then the second one would be, how am I going to make my money back? Or is this a really expensive thing to get involved with? And then the third biggest thing is, how am I going to get customers? How am I going to get people to let me put lashes on them? Once I've run through my friends, how am I actually going to do this and make the income? So I would want to have all three of those addressed in this. And that's why I suggested doing a test of the 5-minute perfect webinar, because those would be the three things I would hit if it were me.
I think about it like, again, the class was $775. I think my wife pays like $50 or something per session, right? So it's basically 10, like, what's that? 20, 15? 12
people, 12 or 15 people and you're in, man.
Yeah, so 12 people break even. So it's like, all you do is get 12 clients and you're free. But what's cool about it is I'm going to show you the first 12 clients. But what happens is every 2 weeks, those lashes you put in, they fall back out. So those people come back. So you pay $775. I help you get your first 12 clients, which now you're break even. And those 12 clients now pay $775, whatever, $50.
2 times a month.
And for the rest of life in perpetuity. Like, this is how, like, I'm going to tease my wife a little bit. This is how bad it is. Like, she was allergic to the glue. So her eyes would swell shut for like the first day after getting it. And she still kept going back.
What?
Yeah, and they finally switched to glue. Now she doesn't have the allergic reaction. But like, after women have this the first time, they look in the mirror and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I look more beautiful." They can never not have it moving forward for the rest of their life. Like, it's that big of a deal. So it's like, you hook them once, like, do a free class, do all their eyelashes, you get your 12 people, boom. 2 weeks later, you got your money for the re-ups, boom, break even. After that, now you got this income stream of $775 twice a month, which for most people, like, that would radically shift their life.
Sure. Absolutely.
That's a car payment. That's a lot of stuff.
That's your child's future.
Yeah.
I mean, you owe it to yourself to sign up for this class right now. You're cheating your children if you don't.
Do you hate kids? Because if you hate kids, you should not join my class. But if you love your kids, you should definitely join my certification.
So it really comes down to, do you love children or do you hate children? So the call to action button is, I love kids.
Yeah.
I love my kids, honest.
I love my kids. I'm going to save their lives.
That's right.
Anyway, but that's the selling stuff. Like, we're kind of riffing on this, but like, that's the stuff inside of funnel scripts. And you start learning copy. Like, those are the things you're looking for, is just help people understand those things. Because like, at first you're like, $775 to learn how to like glue things to people's eyes seems like a lot of money, until you shift that around and all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, this is literally like, it's basically free. My goal when I try to sell anything is like, how do I make this free?
Right.
Free by like how you position it, how you show it, and like all those kind of things. This is what I want to make free. As soon as it's free, people will pay you tons of money for free.
And the way you make it feel free is by having an effective offer stack. Speaking of offer stacks, if I can show you one other thing real quick. You remember we haven't showed anybody on one of these shows, but we're working on building up the OFA script. So we have the hook story offer script, which basically you sit down and fill that puppy out, and it creates amazing stuff for you. It creates different VSLs. I'll just click the button. I'll just shut my pie hole and click the button. It'd take you about an hour to fill it out, but dig this, man. I mean, it creates your entire sales letter for you, including your offer stack and your offer summary. And so what I'm doing is I'm splitting out just this part that does the offer stack and the offer summary, and I'm going to make that a standalone script inside of Funnel Scripts as well, because people are like, oh man, I need that part, and how can I do just that without filling out the other part? And I said, oh, well, I can turn that into one. But it's so important that we're making a script to make it easy for you, and it should be within the next 2 weeks. So anyway, that's cool, right?
Super cool. I love it. Well, we did it. Our time is up. The timer beeped on it. We made it, man. I think this looks awesome.
Yeah, I think, and if she just follows what you were saying in there, and maybe again having a little bit of problem agitate solve in there in that sales letter, here's the problem. You've got kids, you don't have a lot of extra time, you need something highly profitable. Instead of making $3 an hour, how'd you like to make $50 an hour? I mean, just problem agitate solve, boom, knock that bad boy out.
Well, I'm excited for it. I think it's a cool business, and if she's already killing it with where she's at, like something can get really big. Then you start doing virtual classes, and then like it can become a really big deal for her. So absolutely
cool. Nice job, Russell.
You too, Jim. That's amazing. Thank you for all your work making Funnel Scripts better every single day, adding new scripts, adding new features. It's amazing to watch it continually evolving all the time.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You made my ears wiggle.
I wish I could wiggle my ears. I feel the same way about you. Awesome. Well, thanks, man. For anyone who doesn't have Funnel Scripts yet, where should they go?
Well, you need to go to funnelscripts.com. You can watch an amazing webinar presentation by Russell and myself where we explain all the 3 secrets you need to know about sales copy, and then we give a demonstration of Funnel Scripts and an opportunity to sign up. Funnel Scripts makes it easy for you to create all the sales copy you need for your funnels, no matter what type of funnel you're doing, including the new hook story offer script, which literally creates everything you need to launch a specific product with the copy you need, as well as creating your video sales letter. And if you've been thinking about Funnel Scripts, but have been on the fence and don't want to watch the hour-long webinar, go to funnelscripts.com/go and sign up today.
Awesome. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. We love you guys. And we'll see you guys all back here next week on Funnel Fridays. If you want to see any past episodes, we've done like, how many episodes we've done now?
53 or 54, 55, a bunch.
Archived at funnelfridays.com. You can go back and watch them and see. And most of the funnel that we build, we give you guys a share funnel links. So there's tons of share funnel links, other cool stuff, and tons of live training like this over at funnelfridays.com. So,
absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.